Okay, my name is Holger and today I'm actually unboxing the Akasa Newton V fanless NUC case, and I'm going to build myself a new HTPC for use in my home cinema. And this is apparently all I need to make a working computer. This is the case. Inside of this is probably the NUC motherboard, one 240GB SSD hard drive, and 8 GB of memory, SO-DIMMs. So this is what I'm building with. So first of all, I'm going to unbox the Akasa Newton V fanless NUC case. So I'll need scissors. Open it. And inside I'm going to find some screws. What's in this? Yeah, probably find that later. And the case. Wrapped in plastic. And this feels good quality, kind of heavy, and this is fanless, so all of this is what makes the cooling of the CPU. And I'm very excited to find out how it's performing. So here you see there are USB ports, two 2.0 and one 3.0. Switched on switch, logo, and in the back here are the openings for HDMI, Ethernet, more USBs. Okay, so that is the box. Okay, this is what it's called. It's the BLKey D53427R key A by Intel. Attention, observe precautions for handling. Yeah. Well, I'm opening. And here it is. Really small. Fits in my hand quite perfectly. It has USB, Ethernet, HDMI, USB, power. This is where the RAM goes in. And on the back is the CPU, which is embedded in the motherboard. Okay, so this is what goes in there. Okay, I'll just open the case and start building it. this is what you need. The motherboard. Okay, first I'm going to have to remove the fan from the motherboard, because I won't be needing that, because this is the cooling unit itself. So first of all I'm going to disconnect the fan. Like that, and there are 2 screws. About these screws. Okay, that should come right off. That's a small fan. So a little bit scary, this part. Okay. This should come off right now, like that. We'll just leave that aside, and there is the CPU exposed, just like it shows in the manual for the case. So now we're supposed to take this cool paste, take it out of the bag. And make a hole so it comes out. Really important. Like that. Okay. So put some cooling paste. Fits just fine on there. Okay, like that. And according to this fine document here, we're just screwing this into this. Alright. Which way? Pull all those aside. And if you see, the processor is going on top of this aluminium, so that provides all the cooling. I'll just slide this in, and it should fit quite nicely, and it does. So the screws right here. Now we should attach USB plug front. This one goes there. Be careful so you don't bend the pins. And this one goes here, like that. Okay. And here, these should be marked. All the LEDs, power switch, HDD LED. So now we're back in business. I've just googled the color coding and I found that the reset switch is the blue one. So I'll just have to find the reset, which isn't there. What's this crap? There's no reset, okay. Then we'll just move on with the power switch, and this should definitely be here. And that's, power switch is the red pins. That means the pins marked with the red color. Okay. So the hard drive activity LED is the brown pin. Just slide that into there. And the green should be power LED, which is the light that comes on when you actually have power on this. So that should fit quite nicely right there. Okay. Standard RAM, 8 gigabytes. These should fit quite nicely. That one. And that one. Okay. Memory. And I finally got the right SSD, and this is just silly. This is this 240 gigabytes SSD internal, which goes in the PCI Express slot, and it's really tiny. It's sort of mind-blowing actually. So I'm just going to I'm going ahead and opening this. If I can open it. And this is all. This little tiny thing here is 240 gigabytes. And this should fit perfectly in this in the slots. Okay. So there it is. Actually, the two RAMs, they are 8 gigabytes, and they're like much bigger than this one, which is 240. And actually, that isn't so bad compared in price either. So that's everything. There's a motherboard. There's the RAM, and there's the hard disk. And then I'm just going to go, and then I'm just screwing this back together. So there it is. One complete computer. Well, this does not include the power supply. I of course have 119 volts right here, which I'm going to use. Really standard, just the regular type that you use for your laptop. And you just plug in the power like that. Okay, so I'm going to connect it with the HDMI and also a keyboard. Together with this, I bought this one, It's a wireless touch keyboard by Logitech K400, and it has a keyboard and also a mouse pad, which I think is great, right size to use in my couch. So I'm going to open this one too. One good keyboard, which is the Nordic type with AO, and a mouse pad. Yes. So, and here is the USB receiver, which goes in the computer. And this one, which is an extender, probably. Yeah. Well, this one goes right here, and it should hopefully work when I put the battery in. Okay, so guess I'll just have to plug it in, see if it works, install some Windows maybe. Can you hear the sound? Sound? What sound?
Thought alien life would come from the stars, but it came from deep beneath the Pacific.
What the hell is going on?
First kaiju may land in San Francisco. The second attack hit Manila. The third one hit Cabo. Then we learned this was not going to stop. In order to fight monsters, we created monsters of our own.